Hi, my name's Andrea. My speech will basically be focusing on the power of play. So as kids, when you think back on those memories, usually involves playing, being outside, playing with the neighborhood kids. And a lot of the times this was encouraged by adults, whether it was a parent taking you to the local park or a teacher kind of pushing you out to recess. But a lot of our childhoods basically did revolve around playing. Did you ever wonder why we were pushed to do it so much? So what I'm going to be talking about today is basically why play is so vital to a child's development, especially in those first few years. More specifically, I'm going to be talking about the different types of play, how a guardian can initiate it, and then of course all the benefits that start rolling in after. So there are many different types of play. According to an article by Growl in 2023, there are 23 different ways a child can engage and play in their own way. So I'm just going to be talking about a couple. So there's unoccupied play. This will not look like anything. It's basically when an infant kind of thrashes around and reaches up. It might not look like anything, but these are the building blocks and the stepping stones for what will eventually be a child playing tag. And then there's onlooker play. This happens in toddlerhood usually. It's when a child kind of is starting to gain consciousness and is watching other kids and is trying to figure out the rules before they jump in. So it's them connecting the dots in their heads, basically. There's also solitary play. This happens around the same time where kids learn how to be independent. They kind of isolate themselves because they're trying to figure out their boundaries and, what is this and what is that. And this is also when they start getting possessive around certain toys. It's also when imaginary friends start to roll in. But yeah, these are some of the ways a child can play. But like I said, there are many, many, many. How can a parent kind of engage this as well? Just creating a safe space for the child will help. Setting up a decent size area with different types of activities like arts and crafts, blocks, Play Doh, trains, all those different types of stuff will kind of help that child unroll in a way. That child will learn to open up and eventually involve the parent, and then that will lead to them involving other kids in the future. But basically, letting them take over and kind of guide the play will help them. They started gaining some sort of independence, and of course, once they're engaged, the benefits start to roll in. So according to a textbook on free play behaviors in preschool and kindergarten children by Kenneth, so play helps develop their brain, muscles, and social life. Cognitive development is so crucial at this age, and play absolutely helps every aspect of it. So, children learn from experience. If a child is constantly setting up three blocks and at the fourth one it always falls over, they will learn that three is their max. And it might sound small now, but this is them learning how to connect dots and how to wire things, and basically pattern recognition. The same as mixing two colors. If you always mix blue and red and you get purple, you know that those will make purple. This also helps with their gross and fine motor skills. So just like dancing, running, hanging off of the monkey bars, this all helps them. This will help them grow up healthily. It helps build muscle tone. And of course, it helps when they have to do things like walking, reaching, all of that. And then their fine motor skills, we use that every day. Typing, writing, holding a utensil, those are all things that are vital in someone's life. So just like beating little bracelets, sculpting with Play Doh, this helps them develop that. And then, of course, learning how to build their social skills. Social skills are so vital, and they learn how to collaborate with others through like intense games of tag, etc. They learn how to talk and communicate. But basically, no matter how a child does it, play is so, so vital. It helps them socially, mentally, physically, all of the above. And every child should be encouraged to play.